Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
All right, let's head on over for another check of that forecast as we count down to Christmas.
We are counting down, maybe to some precipitation too, right, Alana?
Yes, and that's going to come before Christmas, so the countdown's shorter. Okay, we'll take that. Gorgeous sunset tonight. This one coming out of Roy. Thank you to Michael. The cloud cover, oh my goodness, the color, so pretty. Scott Taylor caught this one from the spaghetti bowl. Like to see it. The clouds were moving through. That's what southwest flow does. It increases moisture, and we see that in the wave clouds, and a few embedded disturbances have brought showers. Today, it's been mainly focused in southeastern Utah. 50 degrees for the high. The week of Christmas in December in Salt Lake. No, that's not ideal. We don't love that warmth, but we're getting it with our southwest flow. At least it means we're not inverted, or at least too badly inverted. Mid-40s in Logan and Green River, 56 in Cedar City, 68 in St. George. The old record was 66. They hit 68 today, breaking the record, so unseasonable warmth for the north and the south. 30s into tonight with fog settling in some areas, especially where we've seen recent moisture. We could see that pop up. 37 by 4 a.m. with the cloud cover along the Wasatch Front, low clouds in the places that we see the fog. Haze for tomorrow with weak high pressure setting up. 38 by 9 a.m., so fairly mild. Enzyme peak today. Okay, you see the haze, but it's not as bad as it's been. No, we get some mixing. And goodness, that actually looks pretty good as we made it into tonight. We know that haze is going to build for tomorrow. Moderate air quality expected along the Wasatch Front and Box Elder into Willett counties, as well as Duchesne and over in the basin. But we took the edge off of the bad inversion, and now we just need to keep an active pattern. Live view right now from Bald Mesa in Grand County, where there's snow. Yeah, okay, this is 8,000 feet. It's rain in the Moab area. This is what hit Blanding today with those showers tracking to the east. Cool to see it. Love to see it. Satellite radar shows those showers right now over Moab, that white and purple, indicating where it is snow, but it's tracking over into Colorado. Cloud cover leaving Castle Country and the basin tonight, and we've quieted in the West Desert and along the Wasatch Front, but we will see some cloud cover. Big travel day. Travel out there right now, and tomorrow's also going to be a big travel day. As we look at what's going on across the country, we've got San Francisco, LA, San Diego, and Seattle all seeing delays right now. Those delays between 20 and 40 minutes are at this point. We've seen more than 4,000 flights delayed, close to 800 cancellations today. And with issues being on the west, you look ahead of that cutoff low. Winds were cranking out in LA, and that was an issue. That cutoff low is going to move inland, and it's one of the reasons we stay unsettled in southern Utah. Travel impacts tomorrow still mainly in California towards LA, quiet in Utah, which is good news, but as that low moves, well, so will the travel delays. Something to note. As we look at the upper level futurecast, the weak system that impacted us today is out of the way, but we're watching that low. It does move inland ahead of it. We get strong winds. It's going to kind of make its way through the desert southwest, and it does bring the potential of wet weather. If it digs further south, southeastern Utah will see more of that moisture, and then we look towards the potential of that Christmas weekend storm. Now that's going to dip on in, and if it drags further south, it will bring the potential of wet weather to northern and central Utah. This would be Saturday into early Sunday morning. That's Christmas Eve morning. Christmas Eve throughout the day and Christmas Day look dry right now. We're keeping an eye on that system. Temperatures will feel more festive because while we've been above average and stay that way for tomorrow, the cold front that comes in on Saturday will change the wind direction and drop us down to seasonal norms for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So we will be back into the 30s. It will feel cold. Will it look wintry? Well, it remains to be seen. Long-range futurecast shows those showers tapering off. Quiet for our Thursday, heading into our Friday with that weak high pressure. Southern Utah has the best chance of seeing some wet weather coming through. We're going to watch what happens there. And then we watch that Christmas weekend storm coming in. The latest model run doesn't love it, but the potential is there for some valley rain and some light mountain snow. We're going to see what happens with the precip type, really depending on the timing of the wet weather. Mild for tomorrow, 50 in Salt Lake, outside of haze, of course. So there are some areas that could be a little cooler than that. 40s and 50s on the eastern side of the state, 60 in St. George. Can't believe they were record-breaking in December. Here we go with the next 7 days. It's your holiday forecast. Winter starts tomorrow. Rain showers Friday. Rain on Saturday. Forewarning you, that's the best chance in the south to see that wet weather. It's the solstice. Okay, so some fog in some places, haze building throughout the day, 8:27 p.m. Mark your calendar because that's when winter starts, astronomically speaking. Don't ask a meteorologist that because since December 1st, we've been saying winter's here. That's how we do it. A little different with the seasons. 50s turning to 40s to 30s. And I'm optimistic. I guess it's the holidays and I have hope. Let's bring that wet weather Saturday and Sunday. That's what I'm going for.
I love your optimism.
Thank you.
It's so refreshing.
You have to bring it,
Yeah.
right? You have to believe it to see it happen.
That's the Christmas spirit.
There you go.
A lot of it. Thank you.